6 years ago, I used to be an account manager in an ad agency with zero technical background at all. I used to only communicate the media buying and CRO work from these teams to the clients themselves. While doing that, I realized that I fell in love with data and specifically Looker Studio. I liked how the reports looked like, how they are customizable, and how they look professional. So I was genuinely interested to learning like how to create these reports. I did that and I created my first report. But then when I look at the data directly, there are a couple of events that would have been nice to have that needs to be implemented. And in some other cases, the data didn't just like made sense. So I expanded that and I learned Google Analytics just to learn more on how to read the data and create events that we can use and decide based on. After that, I realized that I need to learn another tool, which is Google Tag Manager, just to ensure that I'm able to create the correct event, fire them when needed, when the specific action that I'm looking for is executed, and also to pass all the context, all the information that had happened with the event itself while sending it. The whole process took more than 3 years or 2 years actually. And the hardest part wasn't learning the tool or wasn't looking for a resource. It was getting help from a senior person, getting validation when I learn something, when I implement something. That was the hardest part. This is when I started reaching out to random people that I haven't met in my life, just like asking them. And by the way, they work as web analysts. So I was just like, hey, um, can I help you? Can I work with you for free just to get the experience? And I wasn't just like telling them that like to get an opportunity or get a gig, but like that was the honest reason that I had to work with people, right? And I got no's, like lots of no's, from people that I don't know. And then I joined some communities, and some people even like attacked me. They told me that I shouldn't work for free. Like they have a point, but like I didn't know anyone who worked in that industry, and no one will be able, or sorry, will be willing to hire someone with zero experience, like to get something done. And to be honest and to be fair, I wouldn't also be confident enough to like get a job on my own. Fast forward, I think after reaching out to people, like I think a month or two, I actually found some opportunities that I can just like apply for, which I did, and I didn't get accepted at first. People asking me to send them like the CV. I got some interviews, but no one was able like to was willing like to take me and invest in me. It wasn't until one brave soul decided to, and that changed my whole life because that was my first step in actually learning from someone who has experience. However, that opportunity wasn't the best thing that happened to me, and I will not go into much details. But fast forward, now in 2026, I have more than 4 years of experience. I'm a senior web analyst. I have all the knowledge that I wished for, and I work the job that I love. And yeah, I'm pretty much happy with everything that I have achieved so far over the years. But it's not about this, it's not about me. That was my motive to build something that would help people, that would help me like 6 or 7 years ago when I needed that the most, especially if that person or these people are non-technical. So I have built the Analytics with Ahmed YouTube channel just with the purpose of like helping non-technical users master or learn more about web analytics. And it has been there for more than a year now. I think 1.5 year or 1 or 4 months, something like that. And later on, to be specific, a year ago, one of my friends had that idea, like, why don't you create like courses and sell them? And the idea sounded compelling to me, but honestly, I didn't only want to create like courses because there are plenty of courses that are out there. And I wanted to create something that has more value to it. So I started by just actually recording the courses, completed them, and then along with one of my friends, we have created the web analytics community. And don't get me wrong, that's not another like marketing video about like a course that I'm selling. I'm just like telling you my honest like feedback about it. And what's different about that community is that over the span of the last 6 months, and it was launched, I think, in June 2025 or May, actually. I can't actually remember the specific dates. But it's not only courses. We have designed it to to be as a support system. Whenever you have a question, whenever you're stuck, whenever you have that feeling of like, oh, I have this question, but it's so silly. I don't want to ask my manager or my teammate or whoever, just to avoid getting the wrong idea about you. You can just post that. It's a private community where we will help you and answer your questions with it without any judgment. Um, and yeah, so that's one part aside of the courses. And most importantly, we now have the weekly calls, which is one of the highly demanded feature or option from the community. People love the um, weekly coaching calls where you can just ask a question, submit it beforehand, and we can just discuss it on the call. If you have an actual account, you can just share your screen and we'll do our best to help you out. And occasionally, we also get some topics, discuss it on that call. And if you have any question, you can just raise your hand and ask it during that call. And yeah, it wasn't easy, to be honest. It was one of the, or it's like the hardest thing that I have ever worked on or built. But I'm very much happy about the progress. And I'll just continue working on it till people continuing finding real value to it. And hopefully that's the thing that I do as a full-time job, as it is really exciting to me. And like I just like have that spark whenever I'm working on something towards that community. It wasn't easy, as like I mentioned, and I think the past 6 months or 7 months were super tough for me because I've been managing everything on my own for the past 3 or 4 months. But yeah, again, super happy about it. And yeah, I'll be also leaving some testimonials like right now on the screen, or I'll just attach it to the description of this video and comments. Anyway, we actually get positive feedbacks from people who have joined the community. It's really fun. So yeah, I hope to see you there. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or just reach out to me privately on LinkedIn. And yeah, I'll get back to you. And as always, that was Ahmed. I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to this channel just to get updated and supporting me in my journey. And you don't have actually like to join the community. It's totally option. I'll be posting videos, free resources on this YouTube channel like forever, hopefully, as long as I have time and I'm alive. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you.